up people, Marco here for another guitar lesson. Today I want to talk to you about chords and melodies, and I want to show you how we can play a melody between chords. Now this is an awesome exercise for beginners. If you've been playing chords for a while and you really want to learn something to spice up these chords and play something different, rather than learn more chords, we can actually learn how to play a few melodies. Now it's a very structured exercise, guys, because we are going to have one bar where we're going to play chords and one bar where we are going to play a melody. So it's pretty much structured exercise, and we're going to also learn the scale that we are going to use. Now we're going to take it step by step. Check my Patreon page if you want to get the tab. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now let's have a close up and let's get started. Now guys, first thing, chords, okay? First bar will have the chords. We have three chords. It's actually two chords, A minor, E minor, and A. Very simple, okay? Now the A minor chord is super simple, basic A minor, 5th open, 4th string fret 2, 3rd string fret 2, and the 2nd string fret number 1. Now the way I'm plucking this chord is the 5th string with the thumb, the 4th string with the thumb, and the 3rd string and the 2nd string simultaneously with index and middle. Okay, so you have 1 and 2 and. Now on the 3rd count and the 4th count, we are going to have the E minor chord. Okay, and that's very simple. Okay, you have the 6th open, E, the 4th string fret 2, the 3rd open and the 2nd open. I'm plucking the 6th with the thumb and the 4th with the thumb, and then the 3rd and 2nd with index and middle. Very simple, okay? So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now the last chord is A minor, and I'm playing the A minor chord on the 1st count, and I'm only playing the 5th open string. Okay? So rather than just play the full chord, I'm only playing the bass note. And the reason for that is obviously because I want to have my left hand fingers ready to play the melodies and the licks, okay? So you will have the thumb on the 5th string, and you want to strike that, okay? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then we're going to start playing some really cool melodies, okay? Make sure that you learn the chord progression before you move on to the next step. Now, spend a few minutes or a few hours with that, and then I'll see you on the next step, guys. See you soon. Now, once you are done with the chords, guys, you can start playing the melody on the bar number 2, right? Now, we are in the key of A minor, so we need the A minor scale. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A, which is the relative minor of the C major scale. So it's exactly the same scale as the C major, just starting on the 6th degree, which is also called the relative minor. Now, we're going to learn the scale in like 2-3 different positions. We're going to start with the position number 1, and we're going to take it from the 3rd string, okay? So we're only going to play the phrase on the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string of your guitar. The first scale is this one. It starts on the 3rd string, fret number 2. So you have 3rd string, fret number 2, A, 2nd open, B, and then you have fret number 1, C, and fret number 3, D, the 1st open, E, the 1st string, fret number 1, F, fret number 3, G, fret number 5, A. Now there's one thing that we're going to do though. We're also going to play the 3rd open string, okay? So basically the scale could start from the 7th degree, so you have G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A, okay? It's just that it's an extra note and it sounds pretty beautiful to play. Okay, now first thing, memorize the scale. I'm always using alternating fingering, but you can really just take it step by step and play the scale as you want, because at the beginning you don't really want to focus on too many different factors. Just focus on memorizing the scale. So the first really exercise, it's just like playing the scale. And so you have A minor, okay, so what I'm playing here, I got already two phrases, right? So I'm playing the chords, We already learned that. Now, when I strike the A, I'm gonna start playing the melody. So I play the bass note, and then I have the third string fret number 2, second open, fret 1, fret 3, first open, okay? First string fret number 1, and I finish with the first open, alright? And so we have Now, what I'm doing here, I'm just changing a little bit. I'm playing the third string fret number 2, second open, fret number 1, 3, first open, so, and then I'm playing the first string fret number 5 and the first open, okay? And we start again. Now, notice one thing though, 2 phrases, and I always end the phrase on the note E. Now, there are 3 notes that are really cool because as we are going to land on the A minor chord again, the note E sounds awesome because it's part of the A minor chord, A, C, and E. Okay, so we have the E, which is the perfect fifth of A, which sounds awesome. You can also play the second string fret number 1, which is the note C, which is still the minor third of A, so it's another great note that you can use to end the phrase. And also obviously the A, which is the third string fret 2, which is the root note. Okay. Now you already got 2 phrases. Let's just try something else. I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay. Now this is a little bit of a more rhythmic phrase, and I'm playing the G this time, the third open string. Okay, so I play the chords, and then I have. So I'm kind of starting with the third string fret number 2, third open, and fret 2 again. Okay, so and then I have a quicker phrase. And the phrase starts on the second open, fret 1, 3, first open, fret 1, open, the second string fret number 3, 2, and the second open. Okay, so. Now I'm finishing the phrase on the second open, but what happened with this phrase is that I'm playing B, okay, which is the second note of the A, the A scale, okay, and so after the B, I'm playing the fifth open string, which is A, and it kind of resolved on the bass note. So it sounds beautiful anyway. Okay. Now that's the phrase number 3. Let's try another one. Now the phrase number 4 is a little bit more rhythmic. Okay, we're gonna take it to the next level. So take it really step by step. Okay, so as you can see, really rhythmic, but it sounds beautiful. And so what I have is, once I play the fifth string, the A, I'm gonna have 4 notes. The third string fret number 2, second open, fret number 1, second open, and the third string fret 2. Okay, so and then I have the second string fret number 3, 2, and open. So then I have another 4 notes. First open, second string fret 3, second string fret 1, and open. So nice, beautiful sounding scale. I'm always kind of pausing a little bit longer on the first note of each phrase. Okay, so as you can see, you can really play different rhythmic patterns. You can play a lot of different notes. One of the most important thing is the landing notes, which you're gonna learn, you know, step by step. So obviously, finishing a phrase on the F, it doesn't work, and so you kind of gonna get rid of it, and you know that you never want to finish on the note F. And so it's kind of trying different things and see what works and what doesn't. But really just take it step by step and don't make it too difficult at the beginning. Now we're going to change position. We're going to try something a little bit more difficult in a different position. Now we're going to learn the scale here. Okay, and so what I have here, I have the third string fret number 5, 7. Second string fret number 5, 6, 8, and the first string fret number 5, 7, 8. Alright? Okay. You also have the ending note, which is the fourth string fret number 7, but I don't think we're going to use this note. Okay, it's just for you to have a reference where the root note is, you know, compared to the scale. So. Alright, now few phrases. The difficult thing here is that now I have the chords here. So as you can see, like I have to jump back and forth. Now let's take it step by step and let's start with the first phrase. Now the first phrase is this one. One more time. Okay, and what I'm doing here, I'm playing the second string fret number 5, the first string fret number 5, okay, and then fret 7, 8, 7, 5, and the second string fret 5. So I'm finishing on the note E. And then you go back. Now this is a beautiful phrase because it's just played around this beautiful A minor chord. A, so E, A, you have a passing note B, and then C. So it's literally an A minor chord, okay? So now the second phrase, we kind of want to play in this one, but the other way around. Let's check it out. Now let's just try the phrase going backward. So okay, so what am I playing here? It's exactly the same phrase. I have the fifth open string, and then I have the first string fret number 8, 7, 5, second string fret 5, first string fret 5, 7, 8. It's a very simple phrase. Okay, very simple, and take it step by step, guys. Make sure that you use exactly the same fingering I'm using. You never want to play with one finger only, okay? So take it step by step, and let's move on to the next phrase. Now the next phrase is a little bit more rhythmic, alright? So we're gonna have that. Okay, and what I'm playing here is fifth open string again, and then starts exactly as the previous phrase. So second string fret 5, first string fret 5, 7, 8, and then we go back 7, 5, and then we have fret 7, 5, and the second string fret 8. Okay, and then we have another pattern with the first string fret number 5, second string fret 8 and 5. Okay. Now guys, the awesome thing about this thing is the fact that you can play a lot of different phrases. I just gave you a few ideas, and you really want to take it step by step. Start with that and then change things around, try different patterns, and you know, good luck with that, with this lesson guys, and let me know how it goes. Have a super day, and I'll see you next time.